as you receive the booklet, which is not full of content, but I want you to have the structure of the blessing, we will dwell on it for a couple of minutes. I ask our Kentor just if he can share with me and with you two versions from the priestly benediction, the way we chant it for our kids, with our kids. We heard it at our shows when we grew up. His choice.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha Ya'er Adonai panav elecha ve'yichuneka Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom shalom ve'yasem lecha shalom shalom.
There's more, no?
There's more. There was one that we do antiphonally
Dale.
when we're standing under the chuppah at a wedding with our children. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
And then we say to them, may Adonai bless and protect you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May Adonai's countenance shine upon you, and may Adonai bestow kindness upon you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May Adonai's face be lifted toward you, and may Adonai grant you peace. Toda Rabbi. So what we'll do in the next minute is, this is from the Torah and the Parsha of the week, the blessing of the Kohanim. I ask Marla, which very, very rapidly, diligently find what I ask her. You know, what you have in the cover, it's a scroll they found in 1979 in Ketef Inon, which is southwest Yerushalayim, and it's considered the oldest piece of Torah found ever. Talking about 2,700 years old. That's not a small detail. 2,700 old is the blessing of the Kohanim. So let's do Birkat Kohanim, the priestly blessing 101. The first thing I can share with you is that those words were used on the neck of many Jews as, you say the word amulets? As amulet, in Spanish is amuletos, amulets, and obviously looking for protection. And if you open the booklet, look at the structure. First we have three words, Yevarechecha Adonai ve'ishmerecha. Then we have 5 words, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha vichuneka. And then we have Isa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. 3, 5, 7. It's a structure. Each line adds 2 more to the next, trying to increase not only length but intensity. And what about words? 15, 20, 25. It grows dramatically. First line will say, I need protection and basic needs. Second line will say, I need light and grace, emotional, spiritual connection. Third line will say, I want some elevation and some peace. Numbers 3, 5, and 7 are all odd ascending prime numbers. They evoke a sense of harmony and design. Odd numbers in general represents movement, transformation. And when we arrive to number 7, 357, is the maximum, completion, Shabbat. Now, I mentioned one line yesterday. I want to dwell on the line just for a minute with you. Yevarechecha, may God bless you. The rabbi said, bless me with what? With material things, says the rabbi. What? Those Jews are so money-oriented. No, what we are is that we never decided that poverty will be a Jewish ideal. So we ask God, can you bless me? Yes, I will bless you with material things. Veishmerecha, can you protect me from what? From those material things that you accomplish. Because the material things can separate you from people, can make you feel that you belong to a VIP club. They may harden in your heart. So bless me with material things and please protect me for all my achievements. Make sense? Have you seen people that because they make poquito de dinero, they change poquito? Yes. So the Torah, the rabbis, God understood that a while ago. Give me and protect me from what I accomplished. By the way, I mentioned once, I was in the Kotel. I used to go to the Kotel every Friday when I was a rabbinical student, and I created conversation in my mind. And there is something called the Yerushalayim syndrome. You become a bit cuckoo, when you go on the walk every week, every day, the Kotel, and again, and again, and again. It's called the Jerusalem syndrome. And one day a guy comes and says, can I bless you? And I was thinking, I'm in that business, but why not? So he blesses me and he says in Yiddish, may God give you not everything you want, but everything you need. And I say, oh, the guy cursed me. And when I came to my room, I used to share rooms. That's a good blessing. Que Dios te dé todo lo que necesitas, no necesariamente todo lo que querés. May God give you not everything you want, but everything you need. I'm sure that then, when I was 18, 19, I would have signed for that. It's not only about material. I need so many things were not material. Having all the needs, that's a real blessing. So may God bless you with material. May God protect you from that material. Let's continue. Oh, this is a good one. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Now, I didn't put the word face because I have problemitas when we speak about the finger of God, the face of God. It's too anthropomorphic. But I understand they are metaphors. So, may God make his face shine upon you, be gracious to you. Grace, people think it's a very Christian word, but it's not. A lot of words we think are Christian words, and they are not. They are too, but we started them. The word priest. Do you have priest? Yes, dude, we created the idea of priest. You believe in God? Yes, dude, I discovered him. I mean, so many know because they don't teach Judaism in many places. But grace, for example, if you ask who said love your neighbor like yourself, Jesus Christ. Really? And what about Vaikra? Love your neighbor like yourself. I'm right, sure? Yeah, you agree with me? Yes. We didn't do a great PR with that. Everybody knows we eat kosher hot dogs. Yes, they know. But grace? Grace is a very Jewish concept. Because people believe that Judaism is more a religion of intellect than a religion of grace. But in Mishlei, in the book of Proverbs, it says the following. Al ya'azov ha, never will chesed ve'emet, truth and kindness, abandon you. I actually brought the text. Let kindness, Proverbs, let kindness and truth not leave you. Bind them around your throat. Inscribe them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will find grace and good intellect in the eyes of the Lord. So first comes grace and kindness, and then you will find intellect. We are doing Ricky, Dr. Marcis, we are studying the priestly benediction, the three states, so we are going. No, because you are who you are, I will summary for you. May God bless you and protect you. Bless you with material things and protect you from the material things. Because people can change when they are. So just never vow poverty. We are fine having, but we need to be protected, protect ourselves from changing our essence when we make more. For example, like our Zaydis had. We want to have more than them, correct? We don't want to change our essence. This is what we did so far. Bracha number 2, second part of the bracha. Let's grace. Now, how do you say grace in Hebrew, in the text? Chen. Chen. You heard the word when you say she has chen? Chen. It's telling that may God give you chen. If I can summarize for you what the word chen means, is something like it's the quality which sees the best in other people and seeks the best for other people. You like it? Chen is a quality which sees the best in people, I had moments in my life when, critiquing. When you critique all the time, something dies inside of you. You become annihilate from love and from light. So when you see the best in people, you also seek the best for people. I remember reading once an article from Judith Viorst. She's a therapist. And she said she had a patient who was so sick that she said, I love my friend, I love her. I just need to be sure that she doesn't have everything she needs. Chen is a combination of gentleness and generosity. May his face shine on you means, may his presence be evident in you. I will give you 2 examples of moments when I saw God's face. One is a person you know, the other is a person you know less, but you heard about it. One day, I think I told it in his funeral, Joel Achberg asked me if I have 3 hours to spend with him. And I said, I have 30. He said, no, I want to show you something. And he took me to a place in Kaduchesland. I really don't know because I didn't pay attention. He was driving. And it was a school of only people terribly challenged physically and mentally. That he was the one who sponsored the entire school. No one Jew in that school. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Silently, in Kaduchesland, brown-skinned kids, in beds, in chairs, non-Jews. And I say, this is divine. This is divine. This is God's face. In silence. For those who didn't know Joel made a lot of money with these games. Nintendo, and Mario Bros, and King Kong, Shmon Kong, Tom Kong. So he says, my money will go back to kids. And we also receive for kids and Ochber Prep. But that's the point is, silently, non-Jews. The other image I have, and I think Dr. Mars recalled it too, when we went to see the Pope, before he greeted us, he greeted an entire line, yes, of kids in wheelchairs, mucus, saliva. He will hug one by one. Now, you can fake it with one kid and then ask Purell. You can fake like the politicians do. You can fake with 3. But during half an hour, one by one, by one. I think those are moments when God's face appears, because I don't believe he has a face. So this is what I will say. May his face shine on you. And I am sure, what I'm giving you this example, those touch me, but you must have in your life or in your circle currently, or when you were younger, or when you grew up, moments when to say, this is divine. He acted differently. What I felt was special. When we say, may his face shine on you, means may his presence be evident in you. May he leave a visible trace of his being on the face you show to others. Or somebody says, the better angels of our nature. I'm coming to line number 3. By the way, there's a beautiful example of God showing his face. And I find this is from the previous head rabbi of England, Lord Sachs. This is the example he gives about feeling God's face. You are in a crowd. In the distance, you see someone you recognize. No? You're in a crowd, packed with people. You are shy, you come, you don't know what to expect. And in the distance, you see someone you recognize. This person is well known. He's a macher. You met him once briefly. Did you make an impression on him? Does he remember you? Does he know who you are? Briefly, your eyes touch his. From the distance, he smiles at you. Yes, he remembers you. He knows who you are. He's pleased you are here. And by his eye contact and his smile, he communicates these things to you. You are relieved, lifted, you are at peace with yourself. You are not merely an anonymous facing crowd. Your basic worth has in some way been affirmed. That, in human terms, is the meaning, may the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. I find it beautiful. Do you? Because you can feel. Who wasn't in a cold room and the knacker appears dressed? Yeah. So this is what he says is God's face upon you. To be at peace with ourselves, we must know that we are unconditionally loved. It doesn't happen very often. So what the blessing is saying is God believes in us more than we believe in ourselves. Because what the prayer is trying to say is that God loves us for what we are and for what we can become. Sometimes family members give up on us. I try. But what the prayer is saying is, he never, he's the last source. What the prayer is saying, he loves the good in us, not necessarily the charismatics in us. He ignores the image we try to project because he knows us. With me, you don't have to pretend. I know you. Maybe that happens sometimes in deep, good couple relationships. I know you. I know you enough. Not with me. Why do I know you, says God? Because I made you, because I was there before you were born. And also because I need you, says God. The world needs you. Now, the big question will be, is why we need somebody to bless us. Why isn't that enough that God will bless us? And this is, I think, a beautiful explanation why we still insist that may a Kohen come and do the blessing. In our days, clergy. But when you have Kohanim in the crowd, they should. This is the answer. Why was it that priests who were chosen to be vehicles of God's blessing? Listen, one reason is self-evident. The entire being of the priest, the Kohanim, was within the precinct of the holy. They were the intermediators between the people and God. But there is another reason offered by the commentators. Apparently, listen, prosaic. It has nonetheless profound wisdom. The priest had no share in the land, correct? Remember, all the tribes will have a share, the priests no. Unlike the rest of Israelites, they had no fields, no farms, no businesses, no source of income through the work of their hands. Instead, they were dependent on the gifts of people. The Israelites gave them a portion of the harvest called Truma. They received other statutory gifts. So when the Israelite prospered as a whole, the priests benefited. They had a direct interest in the prosperity of the nation. Verstehst? When he blessed you, he wanted you to really be blessed. More than anyone else, the priests were dependent on the welfare of others. They were able to bless the people with a full heart because if others were favored, so too would they be. Now, that's another reason why, everybody knows what the duchanen is, no? They come here, we are not supposed to look at their faces because the face is the face of God. But what happens if you don't have two kohanim, you only have one? You don't do it because of this reason. Because what happens if there is one Kohen and he has a problem with Mario Rojzman? So he will bless everybody and will say, God, but Mario Rojzman, not for him. But when we have two, what are the odds that everybody will have a problem with me? Everybody, some. So, and coming. So that's why one Kohen cannot bless the congregation. Two Kohanim, you start having the moment. Yes.
I just want to say it's fascinating. I feel very sad because Tina Cohen, I have seen her children and her grandchildren down near Gata Cohen so many times. They were so familiar with this. It really hard to me personally. But this would have been just terrific because she was so into it and so into this.
Okay, so let me tell you, what you're doing again is divine, like you did in the tikkun that you brought her name. You're trying to bring back your friend because you miss her so deeply, and you know that she sitting here will have benefit from listening. This is for her. Thank you. So let me summarize for you the threefold blessing. It's like saying the following: may you have enough. May you feel held. May you become whole. This is not just a blessing. I think it's a journey. Shabbat shalom.